Alright, to my memory, this is the first ever time I've tried this. Seen it a million times. It's been around for a long, long time. But, there are a couple of reviews I watched. One of them was some guy named Lorenzo, who's pretty well known. He ate the cheese and he liked it. Another one was a lesser known person, kind of an amateur, but he was good and he was very positive about this particular one. Tony's doesn't have any specialty crust or anything like brick oven or thin or anything like that, like the even Red Baron has. It's just pepperoni or cheese, take it or leave it. And so this one is usually located in the aisle near the Totino's. The crust looks Totino's like, for sure. And that's pretty much how I pictured it. So 19 ounces, 18.5 ounces. I don't plan on eating this whole thing. It's not thin. It doesn't have the thin crust that I like, but it doesn't even have a cardboard thing. Notice it's not even like well circular. What do you think? Alright, it's been about 8 minutes or so. Hopefully it hasn't warped up like sometimes they can do in the oven. Let's take a look. Okay, it's holding its shape. Yeah, absolutely no way I'm eating this whole thing in one sitting. I don't know what I'll do with the rest of it. Depends on how much is left. Kind of surprised at the length of time this is taking. No wonder. Cooked 17 to 19 minutes. That's look at this. It's like catered to children. Got this little like Tony's in trouble. Let's see if we can find these while we're waiting. Someone has hidden everything he needs to bake his delicious pizza. Can you help Tony? Okay, I thought it was like a hidden. Like what is wrong with? So you gotta find the cookbook. Can't find any of these things. Cookbook, I guess? Yeah. Pepperoni, where's the pepperoni? It's kind of hard. I can only find one thing. Wooden spoon is where? It's like maybe the... Tomato. Found the tomato. How much longer is this thing going to take? There's a reason this thing is located at the back end of the frozen pizza aisle, boys. That's it. Listen to that. It's just too heavy. At least for my taste, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the leftovers. Hate to throw it away, but I don't like reheating frozen pizza. It's not something that I enjoy. So I'm going to treat this pretty much the same way to a Jack's, with the parm and then this to try to make the most of it. This is the third pizza video review I've done featuring the title Tony's. The first one was that one on December 23rd last year, Tony's Italian, which is pretty good, the cheese pizza. The second was January 15th of this year, Wild Card Saturday. Tony's Pizza Express, going there for the first time. Did a review on that. Wasn't too impressed by that. Haven't been back. And the third is It's Tony's night, the frozen pie. This will definitely be the least of the three. Alright. Alright, Tecmo Tournament, Jets, and Saints. I believe this took place at Hooters. Yes, it did. It's not too good. Too much bread. I'm sorry, not Saints and Jets. This is Seahawks and Patriots. Seahawks are up 7-0, and so I don't think this has ever happened. During the review, I ran out of the Food Lion hot sauce. Right there. Look at that. Dry, but thankfully I did have another one, so I'm just opened up a new bottle right there. And what I'm doing here is just eating. I'm throwing the crust away. It's just wasted. It's just wasted bread. Alright, so basically I finished it, except I didn't eat a bite of the crust, so I threw away all the crust. I think that was a good move. Just ate the rest. It's not too full of a feeling, but it's fine. And like I said, I don't remember if I've ever had this before. Possibly one time, like after a bunch of Steel Reserves, but I sure don't remember it. The thing that it's probably the most like is like I guess the original Red Baron crust, just kind of that, not thick, but just that heavy, bready crust, a very cheap taste to it. It's definitely better than the that Food Lion one I did a couple weeks ago, the little individual ones that were like 77 cents each. Definitely better than that, but I'd definitely take Jack's over this 10 times out of 10. It's not terrible. You know, if you're in a pinch, pick it up and give it a shot, but I would not recommend eating the entire thing. The pepperonis are kind of thick, so that's a plus. It's one thing I focused on, is making sure I ate all of that. And you know, the cheese and sauce is fine, so I probably won't be getting it again. That's a wrap.